Twitter, and also record a Facebook Live. I'll mute everybody now.
Okay, now it's starting.
And Om everybody, good evening or good afternoon. Patanjali Yogpit approach to a positive, healthy life or healthy living through 5 principles of yoga, Ayurveda, naturopathy, balanced living. So it's 5 principles for healthy living to make the whole world healthy. How to overcome an obstacle in life and to remain in the best health of 100 years. Lecture will be done in 5 sessions. First will be rules for lifestyle and healthy eating. That's today's lecture. Next week will be naturopathy. Third will be Ayurveda. Fourth will be acupressure and mudra. And the last will be the yoga and then meditation as well, further deeper meditation. Every Wednesday we'll do that. Like now I'd like to invite before we, as Swamiji said, before we do anything, we usually do a Ganesh Puja. So we'll start. I'll ask a volunteer, Rekhaji volunteer to do a Ganesh Puja for me to start the class off, to give a good start. Thank you, Rekhaji. Om.
Om, everybody. We are already lit up and I'm sitting onto the floor, so giving a respect to Lord Ganesha and Saraswati Ma. Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryesu Sarvada. Then prayer to Guruji. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheswara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tashme Shri Guruve Namaha. अविद्या के लिए है कपूर गौरम करुणावतारम संसार सारम भुजगेन्द्रहारम सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि. मङ्गलं भगवान् विष्णु मङ्गलं गरुडध्वज मङ्गलं पुण्डरीकाक्षो मङ्गलाय तनो हरि. Last one. सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरी नारायणी नमोऽस्तुते नारायणी नमोऽस्तुते नारायणी नमोऽस्तुते. Thank you very much. Now, Sarvanji already introduced himself, but I got some more things about Sarvanji. Sarvanji Podar, everybody knows him. Everybody knows him as a Sam Podar. He's a yoga teacher, yoga trainer, TV appearance, BBC Asian Network many times. Scottish children feel benefit from yoga, what Sarvanji's been teaching. Mr. and Mrs. Podarji are dedicated to yoga. Scottish Island to become an ashram in 2009. We know Sarvanji since then. Since COVID-19 came, Sarvanji has his routine yoga classes on a daily basis he doesn't just do by himself, but he let other to come forward as well. So like I came on Sarvanji's class, Mali ji has come, Mani ji has come, so many others have. And today is all about next 5 weeks is going to be done by Sarvanji. Thank you for giving me opportunity. Thank you all. My name is Mrs. Rekha Thakur from Derby. Thank you. I'll put the Ganesh ji away and Sarvanji can take over.
Thank you very much, Rekha. Thank you for those nice, kind words. Okay. So what I'm doing today is we're going to talk about stress. Let me select the share the screen so you can see the wording as well. How do you go into technology is so advanced. I'm learning.
It's all right now, Sravanji.
Yeah, I'm just going to do the. How do you do the slide thing to creative? Stress to take your first step to a positive and healthy life. Do you want to overcome chronic condition and have less stress? Would you like to feel happier, calmer, and have a clear vision? There's a simple yet powerful and effective system which can help you to resolve issue and create a pathway for recovery. Treatment for physical health like migraine, back pain, hypertension, digestive issue, respiratory problem, heart condition, low energy, and much more. And treatment for psychological health is stress, anxiety, depression, grief, any kind of phobia, addiction, motivation, self-esteem, and much more. No, it's too much. It's going too fast for me. Have you noticed how much we refer to the word energy in our everyday conversation? We talk about full of energy, or we say things like, I haven't got enough energy today. Our body draws energy or prana, which is the universal energy all around us from different sources. Prana comes from the Sanskrit word meaning energy or life force. Generally, if the energy or life force of a person is unclean or low, the vitality and health of the person may be negatively affected. Conversely, if life force is plentiful, the person will be vibrant, energetic, and so on. Food and water, energy comes from air we breathe in and the nature. Food and water, we spend all life eating and drinking, but surprisingly, less than quarter energy comes from food and water. We breathe in the air via our lung. More than 50% of energy, prana, universal energy, comes from your breath. and the rest come from nature, sitting in the sun, under the plant, the birds and the bees, mountain and the lakes. Sun provides the solar prana, and we draw prana from the ground via our feet, and from the nature, from the plant, birds and bees, itself also a source of a prana. Very important. It should not come as a surprise that energy can impact every corner of our lives, including our health, relationship, your finance, and spirituality. To harness the energy around us to improve all aspects of life, health problem results from disturbance to the flow of energy in the body. Energy in the body consists of network of power center, also known as chakras, Muladhara, Swadhi Star, solar plex, your heart, your throat chakra, third eye, and the crown chakra. And there's 14 energy channel in your body, 6 on either side, and one governor vessel goes from your under your nose to the third eye, to the crown chakra, to the spine, to the back passage. And the last one, conception vessel, comes from back passage to the middle front, right to the under the chin, under the nose. When we train the healing technique, we quickly learn to detect energy at different points along the body using the palm of your hands and feet, thus validating the concept of energy body. Through the simple and yet powerful technique, we are able to effectively clear any blockage in the energy path so energy can flow freely and helps to energize the organs and promote health, which helps to energize the body and promote health. Very important. And obviously, meditation plays a big part in it. Meditation to help flush out the negative thoughts and emotions that congest our body and mind every day. Most of people in today's life is hectic society. There's a lot of negative work on. Meditation meditation helps to decrease the heart and respiratory rate. Therefore, meditation is recommended as part of a self-care treatment plan and can be incorporated as a daily routine with the comfort of your own home. The result can be seen just in a short space of time with regular practice. Meditation for healing, sort of energy in which you amplify, regulate, and direct the prana, the universal energy through breath for healing and energize. Just a second. Number 15 ID. हाँ उसमें लास्ट जो आईडी नंबर आज हमारा मॉर्निंग नंबर आईडी sorry about that. My fault. The prana, as you refer to as universal life force or life energy, can be projected into our bodies to heal themselves. So meditation is before you do meditation, the very first step is for cleaning and relaxing purpose. Very important. So we will stop there, stop sharing there now. So what I want to do is, before we go into the next slide, I would like to actively show I place the spotlight with Ashokji. He's going to do it's a meditation is really for relaxation. Just let me explain to you. Learning to relax is vital for well-being. It reduces tension in all parts of your body, helps you to stay balanced even in stressful situations. Many of us today live in a state of chronic stress. Take a minute to observe yourself. If you observe carefully, you will probably find that some part of your body or mind intense or uncomfortable. You may need to calm down, unwind physically, and relax your tight muscle. Relaxation process is an extremely simple way to just do that. Ashok is going to show you shortly. It is especially helpful when done before the meditation and prepare us for the journey within. You can do this for yourself to help you relax. So Ashokji, could you please take over, please, and unmute yourself as well? Yeah, thank you.
Okay, everybody. We're going to do short meditation. We learn from our Dr. Bala, which is we're using for every day. It's easy to learn. Uh, Neuropaths, our brain is like Dr. G give the example that if we walk on a grass all the time, the grass will bend, then it will make path itself. Same way with our neuropath. If we do same thing over and over, our brain will know and how to do the things, and we can this way we can learn. So basically, sit comfortable, left hand on your lap, right as well, thumbs touching each other, eyes closed, and you breathe in. Focus on breaths going in and connecting with spirituality. We say Om as we breathe in, Om as we breathe out. Then bring your attention to the new breathing tubes, to the lungs. Again, when we breathe in, we say Om. Breathe out, we say Om. Om as we breathe in, Om as we breathe out. Om as we breathe in, Om as we breathe out. Then I like you to bring your attention to the heartbeat. Listen to your heartbeat. Heartbeat will be duck, 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 and we say Om, 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 Om. And try to listen to your heartbeat. Bring your attention to the blood circulation. Heart is working 24/7 for us, supplying the blood all around our body. So feel that blood circulation. And from the blood circulation to the cells, receiving the oxygen from the blood. And you may take the opportunity, if any part of the body we want to heal, we can focus on that part. From there, we take our attention to the third eye, Ajna Chakra. Here is Nirvichar Samadhi. We try to connect our soul with Supreme Soul. Now is our return journey. We go back, bring our attention to the cells. Take another opportunity, any part of the body you want to heal. We pay attention and send the energy in that part. From there, bring your attention to the blood circulation again. Then back to the heart. Again, listen to the heartbeat and connect with spirituality. Say Om Om, Om Om. As heartbeat goes tuck tuck, tuck tuck. From the heart, we'll take our attention to the brain. The soul is the witness of all the thoughts, the brain's thinking, mind's thinking. So we can decode the messages we receive from the soul. So we can use in our everyday life. Bring your attention back to the heartbeat. Try to listen to your heartbeat. Om Om, Om Om, Om Om. And take your attention to the lungs. Now breathe in, we say Om in our mind. Breathe out, we say Om. Then bring your attention to the breathing tube, the nostrils, where the breath is traveling in and out. As you breathe in again, we say Om. Breathe out, we say Om. Come out of the meditation, we're going to chant Oms once. So inhale. Om. Take your arms up. Rub your hands. Generate some heat. And cover your eyes. And gentle massage. We cross hand and thanks Dharti Mata. And mantra is Dharti Mata Putroham Pratigyaha. And affirmation is I trust Mother Earth is protecting and nourishing me. And in return, we have to be kind to Mother Earth. Before I hand over to Shravanji, I share that we got best from the both world. We have a guru teaching us our Eastern philosophy, and we got people like Shravanji here in Western world. What we do, we scientifically we got an instrument, we can prove that it's working for it. So the Guruji's teaching is that when the soul connect with mind, the mind use the senses and brain, and sometimes it can mislead us. Or if we want things, we want more and more, and that make us addiction. If we don't like it, we have resentment, and that's the cause of the happiness and sadness. So what Guruji says, if we connect our soul, we go internally. When we say Om, we say Akar, Ukar, Makar, 3 Akar. It leads us into the Supreme Soul, connecting with Supreme Soul. That's where the force of energy force is. That's enough for today, Shravanji. Over to you. Unmute, Prana. Unmute कीजिए. Unmute.
Thank you, Asogi. Sorry, I know
Yes, sir.
I'm a bit slow at technology.
No,
I'm
no,
still
it's okay.
learning.
It's okay.
That was excellent,
Nice to
Asogi.
see
That was
everybody
really
here.
nice.
Yeah.
Yes. Remember, meditation plays a very big part in activating the parasympathetic nervous system. Very important. Mind, a beautiful servant, a dangerous master. Mind is very important. It's like a horse. If you can control it, you won a battle. If you don't control it, it controls you. Smile, a prettiest thing that you can wear. Always smile. When you smile, you send an positive energy to everybody else around you as well. Very important. Family, unit of people that love and support each other through good times and also bad times. Family plays a very important part in people to promote health as well. What I find traveling around the world, people who live longer, healthier, live in the family environment where great grandson, grannies, they all live together under one roof, supporting each other. Very important. And also, last not the least, we shouldn't forget all the friends around you. People who makes you laugh a little louder, make you smile a little brighter, and your life is a little better. That's what the friends are for. Now I'm going to go into my final chapter of the thing, and then we'll do certain. It's all about healthy lifestyle. Let me just share the screen again. Eh, Stop sharing that one. How do you go into the? Yeah, that's it. Got it. I want to go and do the training you are given just now is also part of level 1 self-development course as well. So for a lot of people, it will be updated as well. And for some of you, it's a new things as well. Healthy lifestyle. Our mission through Swami Baba Ramdev was health for all by so that we can lead a more happy and healthy life in the 21st century and thereafter.
Shravanji, the screen is blank, Shravanji. Don't see anything.
Stop sharing. You have to share our life.
This is a blank screen.
How do I go back now? Your screen is paused. Okay. Okay.
Also, while I'm asking we'll ask a lot of people interested in self-development training. So, what we do take names or how we do go about?
They can notify us or whatever.
Okay.
So, hey, how do you? It says your screen sharing is paused. So how do you unpause it? Hey, hold on. Technology. Okay, let's see. Stop share. I have to go back again. Right. Share screen again. Optimum. Oh, got it there. Can you see it now?
Yes, all right. The tops is a black spot, but doesn't matter. It's not. Yeah, that's all
But
right
can you
now.
can you see the screen now?
It's clear enough. Yeah. Yes.
Good, good. Yes. So health for all by so that we can lead a more happy and healthy life for 21st century and thereafter. Stress plays a very big part. So how you manage your stress is very important. Stress and illness are connected. There's 7 stages of ill health. It's a gradual process that happens over time. It doesn't happen right away. It takes some time, weeks, months, and a year to develop. Initially, you create an imbalance. Stress is the primary cause of that. That leads to aggravation, depression, relocation. Then you have a mild symptom. And if you don't sort it out, it becomes acute illness. And then ultimately the chronic condition like hypertension, diabetes, stroke, anxiety, cancer, even depression. It's all life-threatening elements. To function properly, the human body requires energy in the form of electricity with equal positive and negative charge. Diseases come from lack of energy. Human brains need glucose, oxygen, and rest to function well. Understanding how much energy we can get from different sources is very important. How much energy is used in different type of activity is important. By understanding energy, we can prevent disease and many physical, psychological, and emotional problems as well. Excess positive electricity creates excess heat in the body, leading to hyperacidity, sluggish liver, damage to the brain. That's what creates a lot of autoimmune disease as well. And excess negative energy leads to excess water in your body, reduction in digestive power, constipation, and so on. Energy cannot be created. It can only be transformed. Sun is the powerhouse of energy, which we receive from the sunlight, which gives you light, heat, and electricity of positive and negative energy. Through the sun, the seed happen photosynthesis, plant grows, which we eat to energize our body. How do we get our energy? As out of 100% of energy we get per day, get from food and water, air, and the nature. Less than quarter comes from food and water. More than 50% comes from breath. Breath is the main vehicle for prana to enter your body. How do you use your energy? Just using your hand. That's why sometimes people say that people using at the top of the ladder in the business, when they're using their brain, they get more tired than people working physically. When you use your hand, you only burn 1 to 3%. When you use your leg, 2 to 6, talking 4 to 12. When you open your eyes, 8 to 24, thinking 16 to 48, and negative thinking goes to maximum. You can see that. So never think negative, always think positive, very important. By stopping negative thinking and minimizing thinking, seeing and talking, we can save energy. There's 3 kinds of food as well. As I said to you, we get 18% energy from food and water. We require energy to digest your food. But some food requires energy to digest, and after digesting, they only produce the same amount. So they call zero value food. There is no benefit to the body. Then you have a positive value food where it takes very little to digest and produces more energy. So body gets energy from that as well. And some cause the negative effect as well. Like the fast food, they will burn more energy and give very little. It's a negative. Today's lifestyle, we tend to eat more negative food, processed food. That's what causes a lot of health issues just now with health issues. So try to consume more positive value food. Stop using negative and zero value food if you really want to energize, increase your energy intake. Everyone needs a certain amount of stress, but too much stress can result in range of many health problems. Stress hits where it hurts, from migraine to IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, and so on. Stress causes a wide range of ailments. Suppression of the immune system, when you are under pressure can also make you more vulnerable to infection, disease such as cold and flu. Instead of this harmful technique, why not try the following? Take a nap 30 to 40, like a power nap, to discharge your battery. Express yourself artistically, do some painting, sing a song, and so on. Have a laugh, be gentle to yourself, do yoga, learn to fall in love and respect with yourself. We know how to love others, we've forgotten how to love yourself. The person becomes graceful and elegant, more silent and more meditative. Loving oneself is the first step towards loving others and being loved. Very important. We all know how to love others. We've forgotten how to love yourself. Very important. One of the best exercise is the laughter. A good laugh makes your heart beat faster, increase blood pressure. When finished laughing, it drops to a lower rate than before. Laughter keeps your system firing in all cylinders by exercising muscles, nerves, and organs. Endorphins release, your mood is improved, helps to increase your immune system, and also tone up your stomach. So what I would like to do in this case, I would like to bring in now a Rekha to do a laughter class to give you a better kind of energy in your body. You've been sitting but listening to me for some time. Rekha you're on now. Unmute yourself, please.
Oh dear. Move this cushion away. I'm sitting comfortably. Laughter is best medicine of all. Loving oneself is the first step towards loving others and being loved. Exactly. Sarvanji, you are absolutely right. So let's laugh together. Benefits of laughter. I'll tell you before we start laughing. The benefits of laughter is best medicine for heart. It stress buster. It strengthens our immune system. Anti-aging, internal jogging, natural painkiller. So let's do. Okay, it is difficult to laugh without reason. I know it is difficult, but you're going to try, aren't you? Try and laugh. At least 5 minutes, we're all going to laugh together. So I want you to laugh silently. Okay, you're not going to make any noise. You're going to move your belly. So when you laugh, your mouth is closed. Try. It is hard. Okay, thank you. Was it easy? No. Now we are going to laugh out loud. Okay, both your ends out, open out, and then bring them closer to you. Take them away, and you go.
Ah, 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 ah.
And again, close together and open out, and you go. Let yourself free. And next one is we're going to laugh like a child. Okay, we're going to say, very good, 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 very good. Open both your arms wide and you go. Now, laugh, false laugh, okay? Does it happen anything here? No. Laugh falsely, okay? Jhoot mood ka haso. When you laugh real, then everything moves. Your shoulders, your stomach, your lungs. That's when you are laughing like a child, okay? It boosts your immunity. So laugh false and then laugh real. Now real laugh. controls the high blood pressure, it takes away the depression, it takes away anxiety, it produces good hormones. Now let's make some milkshake. We are all sitting nicely. On one hand, you got a glass, other hand, you're going to make a milkshake. So you go, eh, eh, eh. You are in the comfort of your own house. Nobody's looking at you. Nobody's listening to you. Off you go. Yes. Now you made a milkshake, but you do not like it. So what you're going to do? You're going to throw it. You're going to say, yes. Yes. Two more times. Last time. Excellent, excellent. Now we got electricity price gone really, really high. So now the bill has come. What can you do? You're looking at it and you're going to hold your bill and looking at it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Last time. And open your high arms. Where did he go? and, and last but not least, your girlfriend, boyfriend, your lover, somebody's ringing you and you're really going shy. You're holding mobile in your hand. One hand is a mobile and on the other hand you're going. Ooh. And hands together and you go. Next time. And namaste everybody. Good evening, Podarji. All yours. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hope you all enjoyed. You all energized by your own laughing.
Thank you, Rekha. That was excellent.
Thank you, Rekhaji. That was very good.
Yeah, that was good. Excellent. Let's at least give the laughter kind of give a kind of like sometimes when you go to the Peace Island and when you do yoga training, we do the laughter with also ho ho, ha ha, he he. Ho ho exercise in your mouth, ho ho, ha ha, your throat, and he your belly button, your solar plex. And that's where and we sometimes we do that in the park and you got public joining behind it, they're looking at it with the glazing hand. It's lovely, excellent. Let's go back to the share screen again. Hope you don't have a problem this time. No, perfect, excellent. We done the laughter. Can you see it? The screen all right, Soldier? Asogye?
Yes,
Can you see the screen, Asogye?
yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
look
we
it.
could.
Very good. Next one. Right. Right. We done the laughter class. Next is hold on. I went too far forward, I think. Laughter done like this. Feel good factor. Positive thinking. If you think positive, everything around you happens in positive manner. You have a hypothalamus gland. It's your thought process. When you're positive, it sends a positive message throughout your hormones, carried through the blood vessel to the other gland, to the body to function in positive manner. Next, very important is sleep. If I ask you how many hours do you sleep, what time you go to bed, what time you get up, some of us sleep more than 8 hours and they still feel tired. Why is that? Without enough deep sleep, body never recovers. All night, your body is twisting and turning. Most adults require 6 to 7 hours sleep if you sleep deeply. If you do yoga regularly, sleep deep, then you start sleeping deeper automatically. Wake up completely recover and ready to face the world. You should always go to bed early and get up before the sunrise. Very important. Don't be scared of death. Every night we die, every morning we wake up, we're born again. The deep sleep is very important for the body to recover fully. Also, it helps to detox throughout the toxins and get rid of all the dead cell from the body as well. People with stress and depression have more dreams, leads to lack of deep sleep, and wake up feeling exhausted. And that's where the disease takes over. Human body is a perfect machine. If you break the nature rule, it creates toxin in your body. Every human being, body is designed to heal itself without any aid. We use the Swamiji Bavaramdev teaching of yoga, pranayam and asana, Ayurveda, acupressure, naturopathy, and balanced living. This is when we printed the first book, this was our 5 principles of healthy living. Yoga, Ayurveda, acupressure, naturopathy, and balanced living. This is how our training was based on level 1. And then you have Kundalini and chakras, your cosmic energy in every individual, which initially lies coiled like a serpent at the base of the spine, and eventually, through the practice of yoga, rises up the spine to the crown chakra. As it rises, wakes up each chakra, your health is improved. So what I will do now is I will stop sharing again. Let's do some chakra meditation as well. So if you sit in Gyan Mudra, both hands on your knee, close your eyes, think of a rectangle shape in front of your eyes, and color that with morning sun, red color. Take a deep breath, focusing on your muladhara, pull your muladhara up and make a sound of la, la for 10 times and finish with la. La, 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 la. Next is your Swadhi Star, which is the half moon shape. Left hand over right hand, correcting like this, half moon shape. Put that on your tongue. And then close your eyes. Think of a dark night, half moon shining a silver lightning onto you. And focusing on your Swadhisthana, take a deep breath and make a sound of va, va for 10 times and finish with va. Va, 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 va. Next is your solar plex, your digestive system, which is controlled by your liver, your pancreas, and your spleen. It's a triangulation. So you both hands interlock your finger with your index finger and your thumb, create a triangle like that. And hold that next to your solar plex. Close your eyes, think a triangle shape in front of your eyes, and color that with yellow color. And focusing on your solar plex, take a deep breath, make a sound of Ra Ra for 10 times and finish with Ram. Ra, 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 ra. Next is your heart chakra, which is sitting in Gyan Mudra, left hand on your knee, right hand under your heart there. And close your eyes, think of a sky full of light gray color cloud. And focusing on your heart, make a deep breath, make a sound of Ya, Ya for 10 times and finish with Yam. Ya, 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 ya. Excellent. Next is your thyroid gland. Interlock your finger thumb either side, put it right around your throat. Close your eyes, think of a dark night full of stars, shining like a Christmas light, red, green, blue, purple, or multicolor. And focusing on your thyroid gland, take a deep breath and make a sound of ha ha for 10 times and finish with hum. Ha 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 ha. Next is your third eye. Take your index finger like this, rub the third eye a few times. Then gently bring your hand down to your chest. Physically or not, mentally you're still rubbing the third eye, focusing both eyes, both mind, focus on the third eye. Take a deep breath and chant Om for 3 times. Oh. 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 Last but not least is the crown chakra. Put your right hand on top of the head, rub over. Obviously, if you don't have hair, you're more benefit. So some mothers do have them. I'm one of the lucky ones. That will activate your crown chakra and then interlock your finger. Open your ring finger on the top, open up. I know some people having a bit of a laugh on it. Laughter is the best form of therapy. And put your tongue to the top like a Kichi Mudra, focusing on your crown chakra. Make a sound of like a bumblebee for 3 times to activate the crown chakra. Gently take your both hands up in there, rub them together. You're trying to generate enough heat, at least with us for 20 seconds, to create enough heat between the palm of your hand. And then make a cup and cover your face with it. Use the energy you've gathered to energize your body and massage your face, back of the neck, your hands, and the body. Excellent. Just sitting Gyan Mudra, just take energy you've gathered, do a Bhastrika, deep breathing, gentle deep breathing for 30 seconds. जीने मरने में एक सांस का फासला है. Learn to breathe properly with the right posture. Remember, I talked about the energy channel. Any blockage in energy channel causes diseases. Obviously, for this, one of the best things we do is acupressure. It plays an important part. There's a different class for that anyway, but today we'll just do a B sample. Rub your hands together, trying to generate enough heat between the palm of your hand. And keep finger like this, clap them. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Exit. Just by doing this, you have exercised the whole body. Because every organs come to your hand. And also one of the best ways to any blockage of the meridian is if you open a cup of your hand, all the energy channels come to your finger. By clapping it 9 times there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Next, between the cuff, in between all the nerve passes through there. 1, 2, 9. Other side. And then everything goes under your armpit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then lung meridian plays a big part. L1 point is just under the rib here. So stop it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's fine. Excellent. And for promoting health, other important thing is very important is the nitric oxide. So we'd like to highlight and Maniji. She's a nurse working in the for children hospital, and she's got enough information on it. So I'd like to add Maniji, could you unmute yourself, please, and do all the things you have to do to promote, give us to make sure we all know about nitric oxide and do it daily. Thank you.
Om Namaste and good evening, everybody. My name is Mani Mistry. I joined Sarvanji in May 2020 when Sarvanji started doing a yoga session on Facebook, and then obviously we joined him on the Zoom. You know, I have learned a great deal of knowledge in yoga from Baba Ramdev and Sarvanji. So Sarvanji has got a lot of input in teaching me, because he has taken me step by step and has spent more time with me. So I have learned a great deal of knowledge and skills in yoga, and he is also training me to become a yoga teacher. So I'm very grateful to Sarvanji and Baba Ramdev to give me this opportunity to become a yoga teacher. And I hope I'll become a good teacher one day and have my own, running my own session. So today I'm going to talk about nitric oxide. Everybody says, what is a nitric oxide? So nitric oxide is a colorless gas. They come in a tiny molecules. They're like the bubbles, like you're blowing the bubbles. And they have very, very short lifespan. So they don't, you need lots of them to make them. They're tiny molecules they're produced in our cells. And they are very, very important molecules to keep our blood vessels very healthy. We call it as a vasodilator. That means it relaxes your inner muscles of your blood vessels and causing the vessels to dilate and keep them wide. So when your blood vessel is narrow, the blood doesn't go flow very easily. So the blood is going with a high pressure. So you need to open up your blood vessels so the blood can flow easily. It's also stop, when the nitric oxide also stops sticking the blood into your vessels. So when it's open up wide, it flows easily. So it's lowered your blood pressures and it's improved your blood circulations. And it also helps to expand your lungs. It helps to get rid of all the carbon dioxide and all the toxins that in your lungs. So it expands the lungs. So it does two things. So and the next, so how do we keep us healthy? So it is an inflammatory gas that it kills bacteria and viruses. This also helps with COVID-19. They're doing a lot of research with COVID-19. It's not proved yet, but it helps to keep our lungs open. So it's also, like I said, open the blood vessels by 50%, and then increase your blood flow, improve your oxygen level, and also increase your energy level as well. It lowers your blood pressure and also prevent heart disease. It improves brain functions by inhaling more of your oxygen. It helps in treatment for acute sinusitis. If you got any nasal polyps, polyps is like a tiny cyst in your nose. And also people suffering from lung disease, so it's very important that we have nitric oxide. And also it's been treated in some cancer people as well. It's also good for allergies. When you have inflammation of a nasal passage, it's causing allergies. So nitric oxide has been very helpful for that as well. We produce a lot when we are very young and active. So as you age, you don't produce a lot of nitric oxide because our lung functions get poorer. So we need to keep ourselves healthy, and we need millions of them. If you are in a hospital and if you have got high rate of infections, your lungs become very, very stiff. So when lungs is very stiff, you cannot get rid of carbon dioxide. Even if you get 100% oxygen, your oxygen saturation doesn't come up. It always goes below 50%. So you need nitric oxide to expand your lungs. So also for the blood circulation. So it is nitric oxide has been very, very effective, and they come into a million parts. So when the patient's in the hospital, they need to be on a ventilator. We can't give nitric oxide through the mask. It has to be, a patient has to be on a ventilator. So from one tube, you give the nitric oxide, and other tube, you give the oxygen. So it mixes with the oxygen, and that helps to expand the lungs, and it helps to get rid of carbon dioxide. I know it's very effective. As the servant said, I work with the babies, and I have seen the babies recovering from a very bad chest infection. I have also nursed the baby who's having nitric oxide, so it is very effective. So it is very important that we have nitric oxide in our body to keep it. It's very, very expensive. If you have to go in the hospital and need nitric oxide, it costs you £3,000 for one cylinder, and it needs treatment up from 5 to 7 days. Sometimes it's longer. So it just costs NHS thousands of pounds if the nitric oxide is used on a patient. So just bear in mind, this is just to share some information. So how do we produce naturally? So we produce naturally in food, the green leafy vegetables containing nitrates, like celery, beetroot, broccoli, and dark chocolates. Those mixes with the saliva, when you eat, you got to chew it properly. You got to make sure, like Baram, they always say, make sure when you eat your food, you must chew it properly and mix it with the saliva. When you mix it with the saliva, then the food that contains nitrates, you mix it with the saliva, then it goes down into your stomach, and you mix it with the juice and become nitric. When you mix with the oxygen, become nitric oxide. So, and then it enters the blood, and then it circulates around your body and into your lungs. So this is very important that we eat the right amount of food. You avoid using the mouthwashes, because mouthwashes has a chemical that destroys the bacteria that makes nitric oxide. So it's better not to use mouthwashes, use salt goggles. So just the information you need to bear in mind. So how do you produce more nitric oxide? So what we do humming, we do Om, humming, Pranayam, they all help to produce nitric oxide. When you take it in air, breathing in oxygen, you always take some nitric oxide with it, and it's up to your sinuses, nasal passages, all around there. So when you're doing a humming, you need to open up your nasal passage, and it also activates your vagus nerves, so that produces more oxygen as well. So when we do humming, you close your ears, and then you bite your teeth, and you put your tongue against your teeth, and we do like humming for five times. That's exercise we're going to do in a minute. But you can do it more. Humming can be done, 1 to 3 minutes or 5 minutes. People who's got a chest infection, suffering from any other lung disease, is very good. And because we are into the COVID-19, it does help to keep our lungs more oxygenated and healthy, and go to make sure that your blood circulation is properly and is better. So it's very, very important that we do this exercise, and you can do it 3 times a day, anytime, but sometimes it's much better before you go out, and when you come back, do humming. And then the exercise we're going to do it helps to feed your muscles with oxygen and nitric oxide, and it gives you a better circulation in your body. So this is very, very helpful. So first of all, we're going to take the other thing I forgot, when you breathe in, you always breathe in through your nasal passage. Don't breathe the mouth unless you are told to do by the doctor or anybody else, because when you breathe through your nose, you're going to filter your air with the nasal hair that you got inside your nose, and you're going to moisten it with the mucus in your nose, So it humidifies it. So you take the clean air and then you take clean nitric oxide. So we'll do humming. So first of all, we put our hands on the ear and you feel your own vibration. So if you just breathe, take a deep breath, put your tongue against the teeth and you hum loudly for 5 times. Last time. And relax. You see how you feel. Sometimes if you do it for too long, you might feel dizzy. So if you do that, so you just take a rest and then you can start again. We're going to do some exercise now. So we all stand up. We're going to do this exercise 3 times, and there are 4 steps. So if you do feel tired or you can't do it, you just relax and take a deep breath and just rest. So first of all, we're going to do like a sitting, like a squat. So you breathe in and out. We do 20 times. And relax. If you can't do it 20 times, you can do 5 times. Start with, and you can do 10 times. Next is like a dead man's walk. So we're going to put our hands. And relax. Next one is a start turn. So we're not going to jump. We're just going to stand there as we are. So we breathe in and out. And relax. Next movement is we like lifting the weight. So you go and put your hand up and then you come halfway through. So we breathe in. Okay, and relax.
Maniji, we just do it once. Your time is limited. Sorry, no, just because there's still a lot to cover. No, but that was excellent. Thank you, Maniji.
Okay.
That was excellent. Well done. No, that was very good explanation. I couldn't have done any better. Well done. Very proud
How
of you.
everybody then? I'll
Yes,
try
you
to
did.
do it. I'll try to do it in Gujarati and I'll try to do it in Hindi next time. So if I
That's it.
can
It would be nice here to give a translation to people who can understand, because it's quite an important subject. Nitric oxide. Excellent. I'll highlight myself again. So
Thank you.
thank you very much again. Hey, you got me out of breath now. So I need a couple of 10 seconds of nice deep breath just to get the energy back in. All of you, just to activate the parasympathetic nerve system. Keep doing it until I share the screen again. We've done the chakras now. Now the benefit of pranayama. As you all know, you've been doing it for some time. Increases the level of oxygen in your body. Helps to control your body temperature. Helps to increase good hormones. Exercise your internal organs. Once you exercise your internal organs like liver, so any fatty liver, any toxin around the liver, it dissolves and it goes out of excretory system. The toxins are eradicated from the body. And also, as you know, 70% of toxins get released through the breathing out, very important. A highly clean body is highly immune body. Automatically, your immunity improves. Increase in WBC helps to kill up the viral infection, allergy, anything at all, so you don't get a fever. You're able to fight any kind of infection, even COVID-19. I said to you, highly clean body is highly immune body. Also, it helps to remove any dead cells, so prevention of cancer as well. The immunity plays, that's why intermittent fasting plays a very good part in promoting health. After 6, 7 o'clock, eating your dinner, don't eat anything until next morning, breakfast time. Then that time, body can design to heal itself and throw out toxins and promote overall health. And one of the best things for pranayama is to control your stress, your emotions, fear, anxiety, depression, and anger. They all calm down. Plays a very important part. And obviously, Swamiji teaching of a lot of asana, but 70% we do pranayam, 5% light exercise, less is the asana. It's to help the strengthen the joint, it makes it more flexible, improve your nervous system, improve your digestive system, and helps the heart to pump more blood effectively to all parts of the body. So your circulation is improved as well. But the health and safety, always you have to take precaution depending on your health issue, your back pain. If you have, you can't bend forward, just be careful. When you backward, if you got heart hernia, with a lot of gas, when the stomach gets pushed into your diaphragm, it's dangerous to do the bend backward. That pushes your stomach more into your diaphragm and gives you further pain as well. This slide is done by our medical doctor team who was done by 2010 or before that. He was the heart surgeon when I moved to Canada. He was our medical doctor for the PYPT. Did a lot of research on that, but he did this slide for me, this poster you saw there. Our body has capacity to heal and regenerate, but we have given away the power to somebody else. Your body, breath, mind, soul, model. You have the body and you have the mind. There's no connection between the two. But when you are frightened, when something happens, automatically your breath goes heavy, deep breathing. So breath is the main vehicle, main bridge between your body and mind. So through the breath, you can able to connect with your mind and reduce stress, which is mortal. And then you go semi-mortal, which contains subconscious and conscious mind. This helps to connect with your soul. Once you do that in mortal, and then that leads you to your spirituality. So prana is the vital link between body and mind. And the breath is the most important vehicle for prana to enter your body. Very important. Without prana, you can't survive. Body dies. Prana is everything in the universe moves due to prana. And then once you connect with your soul, that leads to spirituality. Spirituality is way of finding meaning, hope, comfort, and inner peace. Many people find spirituality through religion. Some find it through music, art, connection with nature, walking on the park, and so on. Your values and principle. No one really knows for sure. However, it seems the body, mind, and spirit are connected in some way or other. But we have forgotten the tool. That's what Swamiji is trying to teach us through pranayam, to connect your body and mind to your soul, and then lead to connect with your spiritual side. Health of one of these elements seems to affect the health of others. Very important. Such as positive beliefs, comfort, strength gained from religion, meditation, and prayer can contribute to healing and sense of well-being. Very important. It may not cure any illness, but it may help to feel better, helps to cope with illness and death. Very important. Most of us experience a moment when isolated incident suddenly brings into the sharp focus the center question of existence. Who am I? Why am I here? What am I doing? What happens after death? That raised the issue when my father, the doctor, when he died, the lawyers came to look at all the paperwork. He had a whole file full of paperwork, but they threw everything away. All they took was a handful of paper. So I said to myself, that's all my dad's worth, a handful of paper, nothing more than that. So really, we work hard, we do all the things, we forget life. So really, first, we seem to work all our life, but we forget to know, who am I? What's the purpose of life? What are you doing here? So death, sometimes when father passed away, then I realized how important connecting with your soul and learn to live for others. It's a different kind of happiness, which you can't buy. A lot of people work hard to spoil their health, to make money. Money can buy good bed, but not sleep. It can buy you good books, not knowledge. You can buy a lot of good food, but not appetite. Beautiful clothes, but not beauty. Big houses, but not home. Home is made of family and so on. You can buy medicine, but that won't buy you health. A lot of luxury, but not happiness. Eating little and speaking little do no harm. Early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, happy, and wise. Now we're going to go into chapter of how to lose stress. On rising in the morning, empty stomach, at least drink 2 to 4 glasses of lukewarm water very quickly to put pressure in your bowel, and do some light few exercises, which we have shown before, Swami has shown as well, which makes the bowel movement faster, easier. You should never force your bowel movement. It should happen naturally. And then you brush your teeth. Then also, before you do that, also you fill your mouth with hot water and throw cold water over your eyes to clean any mucus, anything in your eyes, foreign material, and also clean the pressure behind the eyes. Very good for that. And then you do jalneti. You do the nasal. You need to do a nasal kriya as well. Jalneti, which you swallow in water, 41-degree temperature, which will help to clear your sinus problem, also any allergy, and also very good, very good for everything else, even for COVID-19 as well. And then you have an eye tonic. You make a powder of amla, harad, and veda, which is trifla powder, and you can dissolve, soak it overnight in the water, morning, filter it, and use that to an eye cup and blink with that for 5-10 times every day. That will improve your eye health. Also doing the, touch, light a candle and use that for exercise for 10-20 minutes. That itself, your water will come out of your eyes. That itself will improve your eyesight as well. Other one is you sit in the chair over the sink, drink 4 2 glass of water very quickly, and then bend forward and press your abdomen and tickle your vulva with finger and vomit till you feel your stomach is empty. This will help to release any pitta with people who have active liver and all that, and help you to very good for health as well. But if you have high blood pressure, ulcer, colitis, piles, then avoid this. Also, you can use mustard oil in your own body every morning. Swamiji massages himself before shower every day. That to get takes any kind of pain and makes the body more flexible as well. Other one is gargling. Every day with COVID-19, very good to gargle with salted water. That helps to reduce the kapha, dosa as well in the body. Naces, people have, once you're over 50, most people tend to have a constipation. So there's in Ayurveda, there's a kriya called Ganesh Kriya. Passing stool is not satisfactory. Wet the middle long finger with coconut oil or butter and put it as far as possible in your back passage and do Agnisar. Further stool will come. This treatment will help to clean your bowel, prevent constipation, also piles, massage around the prostate gland as well, prevention of prostate as well. It activates the same as problem for prostate, hernia, and frequent urination is also cured as well. Very important. And also put one drop of lukewarm butter, oil. I tend to put mustard oil with finger every night in my nasal passage to lubricate my nasal passage so it's easier to clear my nasal in the morning. And then also, obviously, don't do the mud bath here. Tip for healthy living is consume, the next few things are very important. Consume more raw food, rough like sprout, vegetable, fruit, and food for, as per naturopathy. Do yoga daily, 40 to 50 minutes every morning. Drink 8 to glass. You depending on type of what weight you are, divide by 30. That's the amount of water you should be drinking daily. And try to look at your lifestyle. Nature is a hard taskmaster. Either obey her or suffer. No pain, no gain. There's some other things people have sent me through the email. Some of the good practice to reduce stress. Take 10 to 30 minutes of walk every morning without fail. And if you have a husband or wife holding their hand, even better. Don't smile. This is quite serious. I'm talking about. It's good for your overall health. Sit in silence for at least 10 minutes every day. Very important. Within the silence, you connect with yourself and talk to God as well. When you wake up in the morning, complete the following sentence. My purpose of, always have a purpose of life. Don't just sit with feeling sorry for yourself. Do yoga, pranayam, asana, meditation for at least 45 minutes every morning. This will provide you daily fuel for your busy life. And next one is very important. Spend more time with people over the age of 70 or under the age of sex. Why do you think that is? Well, they don't talk back. So it gives you less stress. Eat more food that grows on trees, not in the factory. Drinking green tea, plenty of water, eat blueberries, broccoli, almonds, walnut, sesame seed, and so on. Try to make at least 3 people smile every day. Let me be the first one. But first, you should make you smile yourself as well. So when you have a shower in the morning, start in front of a mirror and give yourself a smile. And then you make other 2 people smile with a cloth on, obviously. And clear your clutter from your house, your desk, your car, your kitchen, everywhere. Because once you have too much clutter, energy doesn't flow freely. And that itself gives you stress as well. There's some houses I go to sometime with yoga training, you find houses full of so much stuff. If you ask for something, they spend 10 minutes finding it and look for it. Life is too complicated. Don't stress yourself. Try to change some of the things. Don't waste your precious energy on gossip, issue of the past, negative thoughts, or things you cannot control. That's pointing at mostly at you know who. I'm not going to say it, otherwise I'll be in trouble. Instead, invest your energy in positive and present moments. Very important. Realize the life is a school. and you are in here to learn, but the lesson you learn will last a lifetime. Life is too short to waste time hitting anyone. Learn to forget. Don't take yourself seriously. No one else does. You do not have to win every argument. Agree to disagree. Sometimes people, husband and wife, fight over the for children room. They say, I want to paint it yellow. Some say blue, and they end up arguing. What the heck? Even blue, after a couple of years, you can paint them whatever color you want. No problem. Make peace with your past. Otherwise, you screw your present. Do not compare your life with others. You have no idea how difficult their journey is. Everybody has to go through certain loops, a lot of hurdles. Sometimes people look at what you've got, but they don't realize what to get there, what you have to do, how much sacrifice you have to do, and things like that. Next message is very important. Every day is special. Get your bed cutlery out, all the china and everything else, burn the candle. Do not wait for a special occasion. Your family are together, that's a special occasion itself. No one is in charge of your happiness apart from yourself. So yeah, I've been speaking whole day today, so my mouth almost gone dry. Forgive everyone for everything. What other people think of you is none of your business. Time heals almost everything. Give time, and time again. However good or bad the situation is, it will change. So stop complaining about the weather, the job, and so on. Next one is very important. Your job won't take care of you when you're sick. Your family will. So don't lose the balance between your family and your work. Family is always going to be there for you. When you go sick, your boss will say, don't come back until you're ill. Once you're better. Once you go home, your wife or your family, your husband will look after you. Get rid of anything that isn't useful, beautiful, or joyful. That doesn't include your husband or wife. Money's laughing at it. At least somebody saw the joke of it. No matter how you feel, get up, dress up, and go out. This is especially for people our age. Sometimes we feel sorry for us. My grandson will come and visit me, but they all have busy life. Every morning, get up, dress up, and plan. You go for just your window shopping. Go for coffee. Go for swimming. Do things. Plan yourself. Don't wait for something to happen because they all are busy. Otherwise, it's you who will suffer, not them. Remember, this is not a Disney World. You certainly do not want a fast pass. Slow down your time. Enjoy every moment. You only have one ride through the life, so make the most of it. Enjoy the ride. Rainbow is a smile upside down. Isn't that nice? Oh, I hope you all still listening and enjoying it. Body gives warning, aches and pain. That happens due to lack of oxygen, congestion of CO2, and toxin in your body. Running nose, sneezing, body trying to throw out the excess water, coughing, cleansing, congestion of throat. Body tries to detox itself. Itching. When itching, that's so there's no enough blood coming to the surface of the skin. That's why you're itching. Headache, natural warning, giving body has too much cleaning to do. So all these symptoms have a certain, because of certain thing happening. And one of the main problems with everything is obesity. You have to do pinch test, hip to waist ratio, and BMI, and also so on. We talked about that before as well in class. Rules for healthy eating. You should eat at the same time each day, allowing at least 3 hours between meals. Try to make the midday main meal the main one. The problem is lifestyle is quite difficult here, so most people have a main meal in the evening, no problem. And always when you sit down to eat, avoid any distractions such as television and concentrate on food, chew the food. Very important. Eat solid as water, liquid, and liquid as solid. And ensure the calm, relaxed atmosphere. Chew your food slowly and thoroughly. Stop eating as soon as you start feeling satisfied. Usually, don't put the food on the table, put it somewhere away in the kitchen, the other table. So you once you take the food, you don't go back to it. So you sometimes पेट भर जाता है, मन नहीं भरता. And always eat which fruit digests quickly. So eat fruit before you eat the meat, solid food. And cooking destroys a lot of vitamin and minerals from the food. So try eating it raw wherever you can. Eat more food that grows on trees, not in factories. Avoid sweet, fast food, fried food, heavy items. Avoid smoking and alcohol, obviously. Breakfast like a king, lunch like a rich person, and dinner like a beggar.
True.
You see, if you eat raw, we gain a high level of energy. If you roast them, we lose large part of this energy. If you fry them, we lose all the energy. If we sprout them, we discover the anti-aging mantra. So if you more things you sprout and eat them, you increase the amount of vitamin and enzyme and minerals in them as well. Very important. Swamiji says cure for obesity and diabetes, dalia. You take wheat, half gram, half kilo rice, bajra, moong ka dal, ajwain, and white tel, and make a dalia with it. Very good for obesity and diabetes. It's in the books as well. Some of the things. Arogata, you buy the wheat, mix chana, soybeans, jawar, bajra, makai, barley, chole, singara, mix them all, grind them, and use them for your daily. Very good for overall constipation and everything else as well. Gives you a lot of iron as well. If you have a lot of acidity, dhania and michri, mix together as powder, take 1 teaspoon in the morning, evening with warm water. Arthritis, methi, ajwain, and dhania. Roast them and mix all ingredients into powder. Take 1 teaspoon in the morning with warm water. And one of the best one is haldi, methi, and ginger powder. Mix them equal and take a half to 1 teaspoon depending on how hot you feel. Very good for joint pain, also for water retention in the body. There's a lot of things like cleansing, detoxing drink, like soft, ajwain, cardamom, jaggery, and muleti. Mix them together, boil them, and strain and drink it. Very good for you. Podina tea as well. A lot of things you already know already. I don't have to go through it. Hot ginger tea is very good for you as well. Methi tea, very good for infection, diabetes, arthritis as well. And Swamiji choose muleti, misri, and black pepper. Very good for your throat and keeps your vocal cord open all the time. And your nabi, if you put mustard oil in your nabi, you won't get crack here. Very important because nabi is connected to every different nerve system in your body. And also you can make for crack heel mustard oil, 50 gram milliliter, wax, just normal candle wax, and kapoor, camphor, 5 gram. When you melt it, you leave them dry, it becomes like a cream, and you put down your heel so you won't get crack heel. The green juice, you already know a lot of things you're doing it. Loki is very good for your apple, carrot juice, aloe vera, amla, and so on. You can make a juice with any vegetable lying in the fridge. Just make it, you can put, coriander, podina, whatever you like. They all will help you. Green juice gives you energy, pure energy. Time flies through. Are you still okay with time? Me to go through further? I've still got quite a bit. Also, do you stop? It's up to you.
It's gone over the time, Sravanji.
Yeah, it's gone over the time. So what? Let me stop saying.
If we leave it for next time.
Next time, different subject. Okay, no problem. So I'm saying, well, we're open for conversation. If somebody wants to ask anything, I'm sorry. We got kind of so much to cover, and I was going to talk about different food for cancer as well, just to say how to use food as a medicine. We could talk that in Ayurveda next lecture, no problem. I'll cover that in there. Any question, anybody wants to ask any question, anything you want to, and then I can
Can
come
you
back.
just cover those few points for the cancer? Food for the cancer
Yes, I can
medicine?
quickly through. I won't go in detail, just quickly through. I was doing a lot of
Please,
research
thank
for
you.
a lot of people who have contacted me with the cancer, what to do, and prevention is better than cure. Obviously, a lot of information is you can Google a lot of information, find a lot of things, but I've done a lot of research, and one of the best food for that is broccoli, radish, cranberry
Radish.
juice,
What?
cranberry,
Cranberry juice. Yeah.
peas, and cabbage, not the green cabbage. Red cabbage is better than anything else because you got beta carotene, which body converts into vitamin A and promote health. Parsley, cancer stem cells are nutritious, hard to kill, but parsley kills that as well, stem cell as well, for cancer stem cell. Very important and very good for 39% reduced breast cancer. And then you got sweet potato. Swamiji eats sweet potato daily, not daily, twice a week at least. Also, sweet potato leaf ka powder milta hai. That powder is very good for killing the sweet potato leaves, kills the 94% prostate cancer. Plays a very important part. And you boost your immunity, T cell and natural killer cell in human, and lowers the blood sugar with type 2, because sweet potato looks like a pancreas. So you have to lower sugar. And vitamin D3, obviously, you know that already. I was taking 10,000 units every day to increase your immunity. And brown rice, better than white rice. And the rhubarb. Then you got the rhubarb, very good. Prostate cancer, lung cancer, gallbladder cancer, colon cancer, leukemia as well. Rhubarb is very good for that. Blueberries, I try to eat blueberries every day, one pouch, a small amount I buy every day. I'll have that. Very good for aggressive prostate cancer, 45% reduce. Because obviously I have prostate up to a point. I don't take any medicine. Through the lifestyle, yoga and meditation, and obviously eating certain food, I managed to control my better. Like a lot of dates is very good for date is very good, very good. A cancer fighting chemical. Fresh dates have more cancer fighting than dried one. So try to eat fresh dates rather than dry one. Very good for colon cancer, stomach cancer, because that bowel cancer is one of the second biggest cancer in the world now. Other good one is, rather than sugar, take molasses. Yeah, gur, very good for you. It contains all the mineral, highly toxin for cancer stem cell. Molasses kills cancer stem cell. So prevention of expanding your cancer. If you have cancer, you won't move to any other place by eating just molasses as a thing. Plays a very good part. Also, very important one is, we know cancer cell thrives in acid environment. So can I use baking soda to treat cancer? Cancer cell thrives in acidic environment. It has an alkalizing effect, which means it reduces acidity. Your body is mainly fairly stable pH level regardless of what you eat. The pH scale is how you measure acidity, range from 0 to 14, 0 being the most acidity and 14 being the most alkaline. A pH level of 7 is neutral. It's neither acidity nor alkaline. Human body has a very tight controlled pH level of 7.4. This means your blood is slightly alkaline. While the overall pH level remains constant, levels vary in certain part of the body. For example, in the stomach, your pH level will be 1.35 to 3.5, because that's where you have the hydrochloric acid for digestive power and so on. So cancer cell thrives typically after environment. So really, your pH level you have to reduce. So what I'm saying, baking soda doesn't treat cancer, but it can't do any harm. It can help you to make the body alkaline. Very important.
Yeah, but outside there we see him face to face as well.
Also you got clove, sesame seed oil. I can go on and on. It's so many. I've got so many things in my head as well. I have so many. I've worked on it. You can go on the next time. And by time is quite. I know everybody had a. Thank you for listening to me. Hopefully you enjoyed what I say. Any positive comment, any other question you have, I'm prepared to listen. Thank you.
Thank you. It was very, very interesting. Very interesting.
Can I ask a question, please?
Yes, you can.
Anything? Yes. For joint pains, what would you recommend? Like, what sort of foods we should avoid, and what should?
Which joint is paining? Where is the joint?
It's mainly all the joints. Like I've got
So
in my back.
Obviously, you might have arthritis as well. I don't know. See, depending on what's causing the problem. So obviously, one of the best thing is methi, haldi, and salt.
Methi
methi,
haldi.
haldi and salt ka powder mila ke khaiye आधा teaspoon daily. And no salt, ginger powder.
Ginger
Salt,
powder. Yes.
ginger
Salt.
powder.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
very good for thing like that. But thing is also certain exercise you can't do jumping around because that will you want to make the muscle stronger to support your joint so you don't have a joint pain. And also the acupressure pain we sell electric one, which is very good for treating people. Because I was in nurse in the home with the brain people injury. Somebody had arthritis of fingers. I was using that to treat that with that, and they felt the benefit for it.
What is it? Sorry, I didn't catch.
It's like I don't know what it is.
But here,
It's like electric pain. Like sorry, it's a tool I
this
sell.
one.
It's, yeah, I'm not trying to promote. I'm just know my business, but it's trying to promote health. This is very good for getting any joint pain, for arthritis, any back pain at all. I have
Uh-huh.
slipped disc myself, so I use that myself every time when I feel.
So can you share the link? You know, the name. What is, you know, what is it?
Too many
We
people talking
ask
about
one
that.
at a time.
No, the
Otherwise,
thank.
Swadhi
Sorry.
will not able to listen.
And the other question, sorry, Sarvanji, is
Yeah.
for
One
my
at a
daughters.
time.
They've got COVID.
Time up.
COVID,
If you
and
want,
they
one thing, what you can do is, if you have something specific, personally, you can write to me a WhatsApp group, and then I
okay. Yeah,
come back
sure.
to you. I don't mind, In the
Thank
way,
you so much.
we are all
Yes.
working together to promote health, and I'm always there, available for you anytime, anything I can do for you. I'll be happy to do it.
Thank you.
My
Thank you so
pleasure.
much. God bless you. Thank
No,
you.
thank you. No, thank you. I'm not. I'm just the सेवादार हैं जो स्वामी जी देते हैं message. हम हैं अशोक जी हैं सोहेल जी हैं. We all
Yeah.
just
You're
volunteer.
all doing amazing job. Yes.
Even Dr. Kapoor helping us. Last time she talked about hernia hernia in one of our lectures. Was lovely class as well. So we're trying to learn from each other and trying to promote health. And obviously, I'm not a teacher, so if I made some mistake, I'm sorry. Apologize beforehand. I'm trying to be a teacher, but I'm not really. Think about it. Thank you very much for listening to me. And next week, the topic will be, I think, next week topic is Ayurveda, naturopathy, wellness center. That's what we'll talk about next week, next Wednesday. So every Wednesday, we'll do class on some subject like that to give you kind of information. If you're happy with to do that, we can do that all throughout the life, no problem. I'm here for you, and I'm glad to see so many people. I'm sorry I gave the wrong message. My login, lot of people are still phoning, my phone buzzing away, but I can't connect. I said, sorry, I can't do much about it. I know it's my fault.
Can you buy methi powder? Is it available?
Yeah, you can buy them.
Do
You can
have
buy
to
them.
make it?
You can make it yourself. You can buy it as well.
You can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most in the shop. It's a
That's
shop
good.
and sell them. No.
Oh, that's great.
Will you be planning
I've
recording?
always find Lata is always very vibrant, asking questions. I don't mind that. Very good because that way, some people might have the same question as well. They don't sometimes they don't ask. At least you're a forward person. That's very important.
Okay, bye.
Take care, everybody. Have a
Take
lovely
care.
Thank
day.
you, Sarvanji. Thank you,
Thank you.
Megha ji.
Thank
Thank you,
Thank
Rekha
you.
ji.
Bye,
Thank you,
everybody.
Ashok ji.
Thank you.
Jai Shri
Thank you,
Krishna to
Ashok ji and Rekha
everyone.
for all the
Bye.
support they've given me, and Thakur Bhai for doing a lovely poster for me. Thank you,
हाँ,
Thakur
हाँ,
Bhai.
Thank you to all.
Thank you,
Thank
Sarojit.
you.
Thank you,
Jai
Monica.
Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai
Thank
Shri
you.
Krishna.
Thank you.
Thank